back to Calicchio's Classroom. Today we're going to be talking about some current event stuff. Biggest thing going around is this Colin Kaepernick not staying for the National Anthem during the preseason games, and he's not planning on doing it for any of the NFL games during the regular season either. And a lot of people are either outraged or they're defending him. And so I thought, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let's dissect this and not only use historical references to this in the past, but also let's use the Constitution. Let's use the idea of Texas versus Johnson, a Supreme Court case from the 80s, which talks about freedom of speech and expression, and kind of see if Kaepernick has the freedom to do this, and why are people so mad about it. So let's take a look. So for the entirety of the 2016 and forever how long he plays the NFL, Colin Kaepernick has decided to not stand during the National Anthem before any NFL game that he participates in. And there's a pretty clear understanding of why he's not doing this. He's not doing it because he feels as though African Americans are being oppressed in society, whether it's by police officers or whether it's by the governments that continue to oppress them. And he's no stranger to this. It's not like this is his, he's just trying to make a case for it. He's been very opposed to it on social media through Instagram and Twitter posts, going after, Freddie Gray, the Freddie Gray incident in Maryland and other instances as well. And this is his way of saying that he's done being supportive of a flag that seems to be oppressing a minority group. So what does Kaepernick actually face in terms of punishments for not standing for the national anthem? Well, according to the NFL rulebook, nothing. He's not going to be penalized because it's written in their rule books that he doesn't actually have to stand. It's encouraged, but it's not enforced. So he can't face any punishment from either the 49ers or the league itself. In terms of an actual national anthem, there's also no laws that require people to do anything during the national anthem. It's just a respect thing. Kaepernick's sitting, he's not protesting verbally, he's just silently protesting, which is, of course, not only protected by the First Amendment, it's highly encouraged by the First Amendment. So why are people mad at Colin Kaepernick for this whole national anthem protest? Well, one of the biggest reasons is the fact that the national anthem is symbolism for the military, and so is the flag, of course. And for many family members of American citizens who are in the military, including my own, the military is a huge deal to a lot of American citizens. And so there's a great divide right now between military members who stand up for Colin Kaepernick's ability to protest and for people that are pretty upset about his protest. If you're looking at the fact of whether Colin Kaepernick is right or wrong for protesting it, that's not really the case. The idea is that he is protected to do this under the First Amendment of the Constitution. He's not violently protesting, he's simply just sitting there. You might not agree with his ability to do so, but under the constitutional laws that we all follow, he has every right to be doing what he's doing. People might say that it's not fair that he makes $20 million. Well, he clearly stated that he doesn't mind that if he gave that up because of this, he would. There's also this argument that people make that Colin Kaepernick can't feel oppressed because he's making $20 million a year, which is kind of silly if you think about it, because why does a rich person or a poor person have to constitute if somebody feels oppressed, or be sympathetic to those of them who feel oppressed and to stand up for what they believe in? Who are we to make that decision for themselves? The last thing I want to talk about is how we compare this to events like this that have happened before. And for those of you who might not understand that, Muhammad Ali actually protested the Vietnam War by refusing to be drafted. He didn't want to go and draft, and that led to him not only being arrested but being stripped of the heavyweight title in the 60s. And it was through this that a lot of people nowadays praise Ali for his commitment to not only his religious ties, but for his personal ties to the oppression of minorities. Yet those people also criticize Kaepernick for disrespecting the military now. So if you're going to praise Ali and chastise Kaepernick, that seems a bit hypocritical, considering Kaepernick didn't even say anything bad about the military, just about the anthem. And the other thing that's interesting is that, and this is kind of going on a sidebar, is that the NFL gets paid $700,000 by the U.S. government to support our troops something that's been recently only done in 2012 to the present year, where we've had a lot of salute to our servicemen, and they've had flyovers and parachuter troops and all that cool stuff and all the praise to the military, which of course they deserve. But why is the U.S. government paying $700,000 to the NFL for this commodity? Shouldn't the NFL be doing this on their own? For a bunch of people who are more mad about Colin Kaepernick, disrespecting the military when he's not disrespecting the military, and he even says that he's not trying to disrespect the military, the NFL seems to be disrespecting the military by making them pay to make people be more aware about them. Food for thought. Thanks for watching.